Hydrogen power and hydrogen converters is not a new topic. We already have hydrogen fuel cell cars. They are driving around on the roads today. They are little mini H-boomers that hopefully don't go boomer. We have hydrogen converters made out of Gatorade bottles. All kinds of different stuff that has to do with being able to convert water into hydrogen. Well, if you've heard of Stanley Meyer, then you might know where I'm going with this. If you've not heard of Stanley Meyer, this is a man that in 1978 figured out that if you convert the spark of a car from DC to AC and wire it a certain way, he made a hydrogen car, but not really a hydrogen car. He basically put water in the gas tank, ran AC spark at a high voltage to the spark plugs. He had a grounding strap on them, ran AC volts to the spark plugs, which multi-step fired in the cylinders. He was separating the water molecules and then firing the hydrogen and oxygen molecules that made up the water. Very interesting thing. The state of South Carolina told him that that was a nuclear fission device, not a nuclear fusion device. Fusion is putting together, fission is taking apart. So basically, he made a nuclear fission device that he was running an internal combustion chamber engine on, which is absolutely genius. But it goes against everything that big oil and power companies and electric companies will want you to think. So, we have diagrams of what he did and how he did it. These are very interesting diagrams because he's going from the distributor to a box. He's got a relay. The wires go, one wire goes to the top of the spark plug, one wire goes to a ground strap on the bottom of the spark plug. The relay does a rocker back and forth, double spark. So you've got the initial spark that breaks the water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen. We all know oxygen is an accelerant. Hydrogen is highly flammable. So you have the ambient air that came in with the intake pulse mixed with a high concentration of hydrogen and oxygen molecules, which makes for the second spark to go boom. This makes your engine spin over. This is absolutely genius. He's also turned around and come up with injector designs and turbine designs, all kinds of different water injection devices for straight liquid water. No added baking soda like you should use when you're doing a HHO converter so that it helps electrolysis. This is not an electrolysis device. This is technically, like South Carolina said, a nuclear fission device that runs your engine on very small explosions. Diesel engines run extremely high compression, have no spark plug. The pressure and heat alone fires pretty much a non-flammable gas called diesel to make the engine run. A diesel engine technically really shouldn't run on paper, but it does because of the pressure and heat and fuel being used. An internal gas engine needs gasoline to run. The compression is a lot lower. You can run an internal gasoline engine on propane with the correct carburetor. You can run an internal gas engine on hydrogen with the correct injectors. What he did was he just turned around and eliminated a lot of problems and said, we're going water in the gas tank, to the carburetor, into the engine, boom, you got a running engine. Really simple. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments below. Thank you for checking this out. I'll see you in the next time.